Oh, actually, this is a neat segue into my second enemy of progress.
Okay.
Or is it?
Oh, no.
This is a or is it moment. All right. So on the internet, Peter Andre is absolutely getting it in his arse at the moment. A trailer has been released for Jafaican, and Peter Andre is starring in it, and he is portraying a Jamaican man. It's a gangster movie. He goes to Jamaica, blah, blah, blah.
Can't believe it, man. You resemble my father so much. He leave about 3 million US. Nothing I go and tell my fatherland from jail, you know?
3 million.
You want to go to Jamaica, pose as this Jamaican gangster, steal all his dough, and then hope to live.
I mean, all I've got to do is learn the Jamaican accent.
If you're ready for die, who am I to try and stop you?
Here we go.
Pat was not just a dialect. It's a way of life. An attitude.
Let them know man say that. Kill man alright. Blop, blop.
Find him. Kill him. Bring him back to life. And then kill him again.
You said go undercover.
Yeah, but me never say idiot. Dressed in a winter coat and a winter hat on a beach in Jamaica. Take it off.
Blah, blah. People are pissed off and coating him off royally that he is a part of this. The director and writer is also getting it, Freddie, as well. Everybody is up and armed. The Jamaicans are saying, leave us out of your bullshit. Why do people...
what they're saying.
They definitely put that in there as well. Why is it that people think it's okay to parody our culture and they're not from our culture? But there are Jamaicans in this film.
And some iconic ones like that.
Yeah, there are.
I was
So,
going to ask,
Oliver
is
up in
Peter
there.
Andre Jamaican?
No, Peter Andre is a Greek Australian.
I don't know why. I used to think he was Jamaican when I was younger though.
What? Because
Because
of
of
the
the
Mysterious
song.
Girl. So just that one song made you think he was...
I'm sorry.
A lot of people were like, I thought, if we squint our eyes, he's mixed race or something.
I mean, he did kind of have a little mixed racy flavour
But
about him.
I need to
He never
ask.
did.
This is when I was like 6.
So
So
you're a kid, that's
okay,
fine.
okay.
He never ever looked anything, and that song was trash. It was just popular at the time.
People are bringing that up as well.
Yeah.
Like, so because you did Mysterious
Think,
Girl,
yeah.
you think you're a part of the culture. It's out of order. Is it? Is this just comedy? Or is this taking the absolute piss out of Jamaican culture?
You go.
Have you seen the trailer?
I've seen a little bit, but I choose not to speak on it.
Okay.
Okay. But it looked really low budget though. That's what I want to add.
Freddie is a good friend of mine.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I'm talking about it.
You can talk.
It's okay. Yeah, he's a good industry friend. We've known each other for years, actually, before industry. So
We saw the trailer.
We saw the trailer.
We did.
What was the question I asked? I asked a question that I was like, are you sure? Something along those
Yeah,
lines. I said
something
something
like
along those lines. Like, are you sure that this is going
Yeah,
to
this
land?
is like last year, wasn't
We saw
it?
this last year in Cannes.
Are you sure you want to do this film? Or-
Well, not even do you want to do it? Like, I can't remember what I said, but it was
It
something.
wasn't like, sure you want to do the film. It
No,
was,
no,
but
no,
it
it was more
was
like-
you did questions.
I
something.
asked the question, like, because in my mind, I was like, not sure how this will land,
yeah.
but that was it, because
Yeah.
who am I? And I think you have to be sensitive to people's art. I can be honest and say that's not my cup of tea, this storyline. I think it's 2025. I do not think we need this exploration of cultures in this way anymore. I don't think he could have gone to Jamaica without having to don a dread wig, and I just think there could have been a different story, personally. I understand why people are annoyed and upset. But on the flip side to all the backlash, there are also lots of positive comments. I'm excited to see this. This looks funny. And it's not just white folks on Peter's page. There's lots of people who are supporting this and are excited to see it. I've seen people say, nah, what the fuck is this? But I'm going to watch it though.
to see where it goes, because
But there are going to be people that, because there's also taste levels.
Do you know what people are going to do on social media? They always do this. Every time something bad comes out, instead of you to ignore it, they'll go watch it.
Yeah.
And then you be making the algorithm think it's a good good
Tyler
movie.
Perry works.
Ugh. Yeah.
that is precisely how Tyler works.
What
do you think? Who is the enemy in this scenario? Or is there one?
Yeah. It's sensitive because I saw the trailer before
It came out.
it came out.
Scratching the head.
I know. Okay, this is what I will say. This type of film is not my cup of tea. I think if they were going to use Peter Andre and he was going to do this whole thing, I would have preferred it had they not had him in a dreadlock wig. He could have just been like, this is a Jamaican person and you happen to look like him, because Jamaicans come in all shapes, all sizes, all colours, all creeds, everything. You know, so he could have been his normal Peter Andre and gone to Jamaica and still been playing this, oh, I look like somebody else.
Yeah.
It's the parody of culture that I'm not a fan of. And that's with anybody. That's with anything. Like, I hate when people go to Jamaica and the first thing they're going to do is buy a dread hat. Like, why?
Or
Why?
red, gold, green
Not even, the majority of Jamaicans are not dreadlocked either.
Yeah.
And also, it's Rastafarianism is a religion. Don't take the fucking piss out of it. Yeah? There's all of that. So this is where I kind of feel with it. I'm not, I don't know if it's going to be funny. I think that they've dubbed Peter's voice when he does a Jamaican accent.
A couple of parts.
I'm pretty sure that's what's happened. Yeah, those are my thoughts on it.
I'm similar, and though I have adjacent friends to Freddie, I don't have a personal relationship with him. And even if I did, when it comes to things like this, as an honorary Ghanaian Jamaican, I can see why people are offended.
Yeah.
And I think it's the cultural points. I do think it is the dread wig.
Yeah.
And it's utter atrociousness of it. Obviously, Jamaicans do come in various shades, and there could be a Jamaican that kind of looked like Peter Andre, definitely, and he didn't need to have dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Could have just been his normal hair. And I think that's all it needed. Even with the accent, if they didn't add in the dreadlocks, which isn't funny, actually, that's the thing. It's like, it's not a funny, I don't find it funny. It just feels like, no, you literally are taking the piss. And I think I don't think Freddie is Jamaican, is he?
I can't remember if he's...
I feel like there's license there that, okay, just because you may be around Jamaican.
I know he's Nigerian, but I wasn't sure if he was half...
I don't think he's Jamaican.
I don't know if he is a Jamaican man. And I think that if he isn't, there is some cultural lines that just in this space, especially with like how new kind of like Black British identity is and us forging links with each other, I think sometimes you need to keep it, you need to know your role within this. And I know there are lots of Jamaicans involved in it who obviously kind of gave him a cosign, but culturally, I think sometimes you have to be very aware of, I can't step on these toes, especially when you're using stereotypical tropes. And you shouldn't play with dreadlocks. So I really am like, no, don't, people just throwing this as something to be funny. It pisses me off when folks do that with an African accent.
Yeah.
And you bastardize it and people should laugh at it. It's those same easy tropes that actually affect people. And that's where I'm like, nah, it's in enemy land.
Yeah, it is.
And plus, it's just boring, man. It's 2025. Think of something else. Like, be smart with your racism.
Like, make us laugh.
Yeah.
I think that was you were going to say something before.
No, it's fine.
That's what happened with Famalam as well. Remember when they had the Jamaican countdown, and that got a hell a lot of backlash.
Oh, yes.
And I remember Akemji, who created it, and he was like, he stood firm on it, and I watched it and I understood both sides. I understood both sides because it was funny, it was well done, but I absolutely understood why people were so offended. But then the group that I was in, it's more Caribbean, so there was more upset. But then I felt the kind of that old school, because their upset was like Aunties, not Annie's African, and it started to feel a bit tribalist. And I felt,
But I think,
I'm just saying, and I felt some type of way because I understood where they're coming from, but then it turned into the old school kind of negative backlash. So I was like, I think most of Famalam's cast are mostly West African.
Yeah.
So then I was like, I understand how a Caribbean will feel because how dare you?
Yeah.
And you're mocking us. But then his argument was he mocks everybody because he's got skits on every culture, not just Jamaicans or Caribbean.
But this is another thing that's important to remember. It's a whole Jamaican thing. The Caribbean is vast and wide.
Yep.
There are so many other countries in the Caribbean. And it's like, if you're going to do a mockery Caribbean accent, the first thing that people do is the Jamaican trope.
Yeah.
And it's offensive on many, many levels. And as I said before, Rastafarianism is a religion. It's a very serious one, and it should not be mocked.
Yeah.
So there's just certain things that you can just leave over there, you know? And I do think it's important to respect people's cultures. I'm not going to start going around disrespecting Ghanaian culture because it's not mine. Yeah, there is always going to be certain jokes that you can make that I can't make, and vice versa.
Yeah.